Hello dear students, I Mrs. Shubham Rajesh Patil welcome you all to study chapter number 4 Thermodynamics unit 4.6 and 4.7. Internal energy U. Every substance is associated with a definite amount of energy. This energy stored in a substance is internal energy denoted by U. The internal energy of the system is made up of kinetic energy and potential energy of individual particles of the system. Internal energy change delta U is equal to U2 minus U1, where U1 and U2 are internal energies of initial and final states respectively. U is a state function which depends on initial state and final state but is independent of the path followed. It is extensive property which depends on amount of the substance. A transfer of energy as heat or work from the system will change its internal energy. To know delta U, that is internal energy change, the energy supplied to or removed from the system need to be monitored. The energy transferred to the system by heating it or by performing work on it is added to the system. The energy transferred from the system by cooling it or by performing work on the surroundings is removed from the system. The following example will illustrate how to determine delta U. If 30 kJ of heat is supplied to the system, it will be added to the internal energy of the system and delta U will become equal to plus 30 kJ. If 20 kJ of work is done on the system, it is added to the internal energy of the system and delta U will become equal to plus 20 kJ. Suppose a system releases 10 kJ of heat and performs 15 kJ of work on the surroundings. Then both of those quantities will become negative and these quantities are removed from the internal energy of the system and thus delta U will become equal to minus 10 minus 15 kilojoule, that is minus 25 kilojoules. Let's see unit 4.7, that is first law of thermodynamics. First law of thermodynamics is simply the conservation of energy. So according to this law, the total energy of the system and surroundings remains constant when the system changes from initial state to final state. The law is stated in different ways as follows. Energy of the universe remains constant. The total internal energy of an isolated system remains constant. Energy is neither created nor destroyed and can only be converted from one form to another. All of these statements are equivalent. So first law of thermodynamics can also be stated as heat and work are forms of energy transfer and energy is conserved. That can be mathematically written as delta U is equal to Q plus W on, that stands for work done on the system. So we can say change in the internal energy is equal to heat added to the system plus work done on the system. If work is done by the system, it will get subtracted from Q to get the value of change in the internal energy delta U, and we get the equation delta U is equal to Q minus W by. Let's see formulation of first law of thermodynamics, which gives us mathematical expression for the first law of thermodynamics. A system exchanges energy with its surroundings either by transfer of heat or by doing work. And energy supplied to the system increases its internal energy. On the other hand, removal of heat or work from the system decreases its internal energy. Suppose Q is heat supplied to the system and W is work done on the system by the surroundings. the internal energy of the system will increase. Increase in the internal energy of the system is equal to sum of the quantity of heat supplied, that is Q, to the system, and amount of work done on the system, that is W. So we get delta U is equal to Q plus W, and this is mathematical expression for first law of thermodynamics, where delta U is an increase in internal energy of the system. For infinite simul changes, we can write the same expression as du is equal to dq plus dw. First law of thermodynamics can be applied for various processes. Let's see them one by one. First one is isothermal process. As you know, for isothermal process, temperature remains constant and hence internal energy is constant. So we can say delta U is equal to W. For isothermal process, here is mathematical expression for first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q plus W, in which we'll substitute value as 0 for delta U, because for isothermal process delta U is equal to 0, and then we get 0 is equal to Q plus W, that means W is equal to minus Q, and this is first law of thermodynamics for isothermal process. The above equation implies that heat absorbed by the system is entirely used for doing work on the surroundings. When work is done on the system by the surroundings, it results in release of heat. Now let's apply first law of thermodynamics to adiabatic process. In adiabatic process, there is no exchange of heat between system and its surroundings, that is Q is equal to W. Then the first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q plus W, becomes delta U is equal to W because value of Q is 0 over here. Thus, an increase in internal energy of the system is the work done on it. Delta U is equal to W. If work is done by the system on the surrounding at the expense of its internal energy, the internal energy accompanying the adiabatic process would decrease. Now let's apply first law of thermodynamics to isochoric process. Isochoric stands for volume remains constant, and hence we can substitute W is equal to minus P external delta V into the expression delta U is equal to Q plus W. Thus we get delta U is equal to Q. In place of W we are writing minus P delta V. As the reaction is carried out in the closed container, volume of the system is constant, and for isochoric process we get delta V is equal to 0. Thus delta U becomes equal to QV. This equation shows a change in internal energy of the system is due to heat transfer at constant volume. The subscript which is written with Q is V, which indicates that heat is transferred at constant volume. Further, U being a state function, Q also is state function. For isobaric process, we can apply first law of thermodynamics. For isobaric process where pressure remains constant, we'll determine value of Q as Qp, that is heat of the reaction at constant pressure, and value of delta U can be written as Qp is equal to delta U plus P external delta V. The reactions carried out in open containers under constant atmospheric pressure are common in chemistry. A special symbol delta H is used for it to indicate heat changes occurring at constant pressure. Thus, for isobaric process, we have the expression for first law of thermodynamics as Qp is equal to delta U plus P external delta V. So that is all about application of first law of thermodynamics for various processes. Thank you so much all of you. Have a nice day.